You got soul? I got soul. Let's talk about it after this. Hey everybody, this is Josh with Hi-Fidelity Records. Just wanted to come to you and let's talk about some of the better sounding soul records out there. Number one, out the gate, I'm going to tell you, soul records, originals, they're just not easy to find clean. I mean, they didn't make as many of them, number one. And number two, they were played a lot, man, because they got soul, no doubt about it, you know. So I thought it would be apropos to start with, obviously, hot buttered soul. So what we have here is actually an original Enterprise pressing. Let's take a look at the label here. Boom. So yeah, fantastic record. Isaac Hayes obviously has the classic Walk On By. Great record. The Hyperbolasis, I've never been able to pronounce that, but man, crazy dynamic record. I know there's been a mobile fidelity version of it, I think that came out during the Anadisc era. Also, there's been the recent Craft One Step, which I do have, and I'm going to be honest with you. You just need to pick up an original on Enterprise. You know, you can find clean ones under $100, and honestly, that's basically what you're going to pay for the Craft One Step, and you might pay that for the MoFi. So you might as well go out and source a quality original of this, because no soul record collection is complete without the legend Isaac Hayes on Hot Buttered Soul. So that's one right out the gate. Also wanted to talk about one I recently picked up. This is the Temptations Anthology. This is on Motown label. Show that to you. Boom. And this has basically the best of the Temptations on it. I mean, we've got My Girl, Just My Imagination. You know, you've got Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. I mean, this 3 LP set has got you covered with the Temptations. Pretty cheap to find a clean one. I would say under $30 for this guy, but it's great sounding. Doesn't quite have the low end that I was talking about with the Isaac Hayes, but super dynamic otherwise. Great pressing, and what Sunday morning isn't complete without some Temptations? I mean, great Sunday morning record while you're having some brunch, you're sipping some coffee. Fantastic stuff. So Temptations Anthology, pick it up. Another that I thought I would talk about is, let's go with some Isley Brothers. Now, this is on T-Neck. This is Giving It Back. Fantastic. The one you want to look for with this is your original T-Neck orange label. Let's check it out. Boom. And the one you're actually looking for with this one is the RL. Yes, the infamous RL. This one smokes. Fantastic cover of, it's kind of like a medley of Machine Gun and Ohio. Ohio, obviously, by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and Machine Gun, the Hendrix record. It's going to blow you away. I mean, these guys, no one did a better cover of classic rock songs than the Isleys. I mean, and they added the soul and the funk to it. Crazy dynamic record. Go out and find this one, and like I said, you're looking for an RL. You're probably going to pay in the 50, 60 range for this dude for a clean copy, but totally worth it. Pick this one up. Same thing, I also have, this is a fantastic one. The Heat Is On. This is actually a white label promo that I picked up. Kind of hard to find, clean. I actually got this from a DJ who was not a soul record DJ. He was actually a kind of a classic rock DJ, but they sent it to him anyway, so he never played it. It's super clean. It's got For the Love of You on here. It's just, once again, it's another, it's some baby making music. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, put this on, it's setting the mood. Light a candle, you know, pour some Courvoisier, and you're gonna be making love in no time, because this record is super smooth, super funky, got the soul. Isley Brothers. Now, one Isley Brothers that I think is hard to find clean, or I've had a hard time finding it clean, is Go For Your Guns. So I recommend picking up this Vinyl Me Please pressing. This was cut all analog by Ryan K. Smith, pressed at QRP. Phenomenal. I mean, dynamic as heck. Just crazy great sound on this. I think you can still get this for under $50. I'm not sure. I think it's out of print on Vinyl Me Please's website, but you can pick it up on the secondary market for, you know, $50, $60. Crazy. It's going to test the bass out on your system. Fantastic record. And I also like that they recreated the T-neck label. Boom. Excellent stuff. Obviously, everyone that loves Notorious B.I.G. is familiar with this one because of the sample. So if you're a hip-hop fan or you're a soul fan, pick this one up. And like I said, you're probably not going to find an original that's this clean for any cheaper. So, excellent record. Get it. Add it to your collection. Now, here's another, I wouldn't say it's kind of soul jazz. Maybe you might call it fusion even. Grover Washington Jr., Mr. Magic. Crazy great sounding pressing. You know, you can find this pretty cheap. There are a few different pressings of it. You have the Kudu, which is the first pressing, and then you also have a Motown pressing. I would try to search out the Yellow Label Kudu. Let's check it out. Boom. And super iconic cover, man. You got Grover coming out of the water there. It's a great sounding record. The title track on this, Mr. Magic, is bass for days. I mean, it hits hard, super funky, and really the whole thing is super soulful. I mean, obviously, if you're familiar with Grover from like playing on Just the Two of Us with Bill Withers, you know that he's got a lot of soul, and this is, I would say, his preeminent record right here. So, Mr. Magic, Kudu, get it. I'm gonna look at another one that's hard to find an original of. This is the Meters Rejuvenation. Super hard to track down a clean reprise label. So that's why I suggest picking up the Vinyl Me Please. This is the Vinyl Me Please. I don't have the little obi on there. It's hard to get in there. So this one's actually on yellow vinyl. So let me show that to you. Got the original reprise, but on the yellow vinyl. Killer sounding. This is AAA cut by Ryan K. Smith. I'm pretty sure it's pressed at GZ, so don't hate it, but I will tell you, I've had a few copies of this, and they've all been flat, and they've played clean. So, pick this up. You can have this. You can find this. I think it's even still available on Vinyl Me Please's website. Get it now, because hits hard, crazy dynamic. I mean, it's going to have you up and shaking your tail feather in no time. And I love all the original Meters stuff that's, you know, like Sophisticated Sissy Strut and stuff. But this actually has vocals on it. And, man, just, it's killing the game. Great sounding record. Belongs in your collection. And I have a few kind of like underrated gems too. Like, got the Pointer Sisters Breakout. I know this is one you probably see in record stores for under $10. Find a clean one. Great sounding. You know, it's got the Neutron dance in here. Cut at precision. I think Steve Marcuson did this one as well. But, man, crazy dynamic record. Another one that's a great dance party record that was probably partied on. So if you can find a clean one for under $10, definitely one to put on. It's going to have some songs on there that, you know, are going to make you be like, man, why wasn't I into the Pointer Sisters before? Crazy good sounding record. Pick it up. Another great, and I would call this more in the vein of funk, is Bootsy's Rubber Band. Yes, that Bootsy, the Bootsy from Funkadelic. Obviously, he was in the JBs as well, along with his brother. Um, maybe the greatest funk bass player of all time. All apologies to Larry Graham of Graham Central Station and Sly Stone's band, but another one that's just got massive bass, massive slam, crazy dynamic. I love Bootsy's wordplay on this record. Super, super funny. And man, it doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think that's what I like about this record. This one is obviously on the Palm Tree Warner Brothers. Let's take a look. Boom. So that is the one you want. You can typically find this clean under $30. Totally a great soul record to add to your collection. And I love, like I said, I love Bootsy. And I also have one more, another Isley Brothers. Obviously, this is 3x3. Has That Lady, you know, who's that lady? Boom. This is the one. Another great sounding T-neck. Once again, you can't go wrong with any of the Isley Brothers on vinyl. Isley Brothers on vinyl is like peanut butter and jelly. It goes together so great. I mean, so underappreciated for who and what they were. They're one of the greatest, not just one of the greatest funk soul bands of all time. They're one of the greatest bands of all time. I mean, the level of musicianship, the vocals, the harmonies. I mean, and then, man, just the jams on here. You'll notice a lot of the songs have part ones and part twos, man. That's just like the extended jam. Super dynamic. These were recorded really well. Obviously, once again, T-neck label. You're looking for those. So, you know, pick up any of these Isleys. They're going to blow your socks off, along with the rest of these records. And this is just a beginning guide to some soul records. So, man, go out there and explore. Don't get out of your rock and roll and jazz rut, man. You know, get up and dance. Get up and dance to the Isleys, man, because this doesn't get any better than these guys. I mean, straight up soul legends. I hope that shined a light on some awesome soul records for you guys. Once again, I wanted to say I am buying quality record collections. So if you're looking to get out of the game, looking to thin out your collection, maybe doing some spring cleaning, just hit me up at HiFidelityRecords.com and we'll start making you some money. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like or hit the dislike if you disliked it. You hate soul, you have no soul, dislike. And hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.